One has a spring in it, and the other doesn't have anything in it. It has no metallic content. It's slightly depending on sort of what you want to try and achieve, or what your sort of your green or eco requirements are. You might want to be, staying with traditional spring type product, or going to a much more sort of natural type of product, which is sort of more greener and sort of fundamentally a little bit more sustainable. But a lot of people, like this pocket sprung product because the market is used to a sprung product. And if you've got a lot of, for example, American customers who are used to a very sprung market, they're going to be much happier when they bounce around on a mattress that they sort of recognise the feel of. If you put them on a sort of like something that has more sort of a futon-y type of feel, it's going to be different. And most people, when they sleep on something that's different, they think, oh, not sure about this, I don't recognise it. And fundamentally, Americans are quite conservative type of people. So a lot of hoteliers want to give people what they want. So we do a range of pocket sprung mattresses, and we make our sprung mattresses in a slightly different way to a lot of people. And we make them, we buy a spring cage, we buy a good quality pocket sprung cage, but that's made for us, and we bring that in. And then we upholster around the cage using coconut fibre. So we make a sidewall, and we encase the whole cage in coconut fibre. And that does two things. It gives far better support to the edge of the mattress, and it basically increases the lifespan of the mattress. Your weak point on a sprung cage is the edge, because you've basically got a thin metal frame.
Yeah.
And people sit on the edge of the bed. By sitting on the edge of the bed, then you will bend that frame over time. So that is the weak point with a sprung mattress. But by encasing it in coconut fibre, which is a more robust and resilient material, then you basically you provide a much better edge for people to sit on. You extend the life of the mattress, and you make a far better sort of robust, longer-lasting product.
Yep.
And then we wrap the whole thing in hessian.
Yep.
So we make a really good, strong box, which is the cocoon around which you put the softer tuftings and other supportive raw materials. So this is that cage.
So this is hessian.
This is hessian.
This is.
Inside that is coir. Inside that is your sprung cage, which you can't see, which is now hidden.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, then we put, this is what's called a springs protector.
Yeah.
Which you will have seen in other things, but obviously we use a product. This is a mixture of horsehair and cashmere.
Right.
And that it's quite a thick product. It's quite, in terms of weight, it's quite a heavy weight. I think it's about 50 grams, something like that. So it basically means that by people moving up and down on the springs, if you haven't got enough between the springs and the softer stuff, the springs will erode it, and that's when you get a spring popping through, or when you lie on a mattress and you suddenly feel something a bit wonky. It's because the springs have worn out the softer materials above them. But that's an expensive bit of kit, that is. But it does mean that you're going to alleviate that problem for a long time. But it's expensive. And the way that we're making the mattress, you can imagine the amount of time it takes. You've got to get the cage, then you've got to upholster around the cage and laminate all that to it, then you've got to wrap the whole thing in hessian, and then you start doing it. So it's much more time consuming how we make a mattress, how we make a sprung mattress, than how almost all other competitors, where they're getting a cage, and they bang, 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 something around with it, and it's out the door. They're much quicker, but it's not as good a product. This is sort of the old-fashioned way.
Your denim and your
this is
latex,
and then denim.
Yeah.
This particular product here.
Yeah. So this is where you're sleeping on the old jeans.
Yeah, exactly. This is actually going into a super yacht. This one.
Right.
But it's the same principle about how we make the mattress.
Yeah.
How we make a sprung mattress.